a solemn ceremony to mark Ukraine's Day of Dignity and Freedom, commemorating two pro-Western and pro-democracy revolutions in 2004 and 2014. A decade ago, mass protests toppled Ukraine's Moscow-backed president and set Kyiv on a pro-Western course. President Volodymyr Zelensky paid his respects to the scores of protesters who lost their lives. He says the pro-EU protest movement then marked the first victory of the war with Russia. EU membership, he says, will happen.
Our candidate status and further accession negotiations should certainly result in Ukraine's full membership in the EU. And we're doing all this despite the war, when our people are defending themselves and Europe right now.
In a show of support, EU Chief Charles Michel made an unannounced visit to Ukraine. He said on X, formerly Twitter, that it was good to be back in Kyiv among friends. Kyiv is hoping EU leaders in the coming weeks will agree to launch the formal negotiations for Ukraine to join the EU. Charles Michel's visit follows one by Lloyd Austin on Monday, in which the US Defense Secretary announced Washington would be sending an additional $100 million in weapons. The visits come as Zelensky has raised concerns over the conflict between Israel and Hamas, drawing international attention away from the situation in Ukraine. There is no sign of any easing of the conflict. In Moscow, one senior diplomat said the Kremlin cannot coexist with the government in Kyiv. He said the West will eventually lose interest in Ukraine.